What if everything is just an imagination? Never happened. Let's find out together. Hey guys, today we bring you another intriguing movie that will keep you at the edge of your seat. Sit tight as we dive into this fascinating story, and please don't forget to subscribe for more amazing movies. The movie begins in an office where a birthday celebration is happening. Everyone is merry and chatting, except for Nosa and Orezi, who are going overboard with their conversation, acting like lovers, while their colleagues gossip about them. Then their boss, Mrs. Bio, comes out to thank them for celebrating with her before she leaves. After the celebration, Nosa and Orezi are the only ones left in the office. When it's time to go, Orezi stands up and playfully insists that Nosa must take her to his house. He agrees, and they leave together. A few hours later, Nosa arrives at his apartment with Orezi. They settle down for drinks and conversation. Nosa plays a song, and they begin to dance slowly. Soon, things get intimate, and they end up in the bedroom enjoying the moment. The next morning, Nosa wakes up to a loud, continuous knock on his door. When he opens it, two police officers walk in. Shocked, he stares at them as one officer tells him he is under arrest for rape. Nosa is completely stunned and lost for words. Later that morning at the police station, a detective named Mike arrives. Inspector Amaka briefs him about the case they are about to handle, involving a rape victim. Detective Mike then enters the investigation room to speak with Orezi, who claims to be the victim. He introduces himself and asks her to explain what happened that night. With fear and tears all over her face, she begins to tell her story. Meanwhile, Detective Mike and Inspector Amaka also speak with Nosa to hear his side. Nosa explains that he and Orezi are colleagues who are friendly but not dating. Detective Mike then asks a tricky question. Is it normal for him to invite his female colleagues to his house? Nosa replies that it wasn't planned, and that Orezi insisted he take her home after the party, since she had been flirting with him. Detective Mike asks how Nosa met Orezi. Nosa explains she came to their office as a youth corper applying for an internship. That was his first time meeting her, and she was assigned to his department. Detective Mike then asks if it is company policy to fraternize with subordinates. Nosa says it's not exactly against the rules as long as it doesn't affect work. He insists again that he didn't rape Orezi and that everything was consensual. He then demands a lawyer, saying he won't speak further. Detective Mike and Inspector Amaka leave, confused about what Nosa has gotten himself into. Later that day, Detective Mike meets Nosa's lawyer and tells him that Nosa cannot be granted bail because of the seriousness of the allegation. The lawyer argues that there is no clear evidence against Nosa. Detective Mike explains that only the magistrate can approve a petition for bail and that they must wait for the forensic report. Until then, Nosa will remain in custody. Some days later at Nosa's office, his colleagues gossip about his situation. Most believe Nosa could never rape Orezi and think she is trying to frame him. Mrs. Bio walks in and they all disperse. Disappointed, she tells them a detective will be coming to ask questions and that they must cooperate. Later that day, Detective Mike and Inspector Amaka question the colleagues one by one about Nosa's relationship with Orezi. They all say the same thing. Nosa couldn't have raped her because she liked him and always behaved flirtatiously around him. When Tomi is questioned, she confidently says Nosa is innocent because Orezi constantly throws herself at him. Detective Mike notices Tomi's tone and tells her she sounds jealous of Nosa and Orezi's closeness, but Tomi denies it. When it's Mrs. Bio's turn, she tells them that Nosa and Orezi are good colleagues and that she wants the truth to come out. She speaks highly of Nosa, who has worked with her for 4 years, and says she is shocked by the allegation. When asked about company policy on romantic involvement, she explains the rules that are already in place. Outside, Inspector Amaka wonders how they will solve the case because all the colleagues are giving consistent answers. Detective Mike tells her that they must focus on the truth, and he promises that if Nosa is guilty, he will personally make sure he serves jail time. They both leave. That same day, Inspector Amaka and Detective Mike visit Nosa's home to look for clues, but they find nothing. They conclude that they must wait for the forensic report. They got to the station and told Orezi they had spoken with her colleagues. From everything they heard, it was clear she and Nosa had a close relationship. Inspector Amaka then asked Orezi if she was sure Nosa raped her. Orezi explained that it was true she and Nosa were close. She liked him, and the feeling was mutual. She also confessed they had been intimate countless times in the past before the incident happened. They asked Nosa the same question. He told them how Orezi had been flirting with him and that she wanted to have sex with him. He said he had a strong connection with her, something that had grown over the past 7 months she worked with them. He admitted he took interest in her because she was smart. Nosa also said he never led Orezi on just to use her or rape her. He had other options, including Tommy, who was always all over him and openly liked him. Detective Mike then told Nosa that Mrs. Bio had informed them of the office policy against fraternization among colleagues, something Nosa had earlier denied. Nosa quickly explained that he didn't say the policy didn't exist, only that it didn't matter as long as no one reported him. To him, it wasn't an issue. Nosa also told them that Ike had warned him to stop messing around with Orezi because it didn't make sense. He took the advice and stayed away from her, even though it wasn't easy for either of them. One night, Orezi confronted him about avoiding her. They talked, reconciled, and she kissed him. He said he resisted at first, but she insisted she just wanted to be intimate with him. Inspector Amaka didn't believe him. Nosa then asked her a question. Do you smile at every man you see? Do you giggle at every man's jokes? Or do you kiss any random man? He repeated again that he had been intimate with Orezi before the incident, something that matched her own statement. He said he didn't understand where the rape allegation was coming from because everything they did that night was consensual. But wait, what if one person's truth is another person's nightmare? Later that day, the forensic report arrived. Inspector Amaka read it out to Detective Mike. The report clearly showed that Nosa did not force himself on Orezi. Yes, his fluid was found in her body, but there was no force, no bruises, no signs of struggle. This left Detective Mike wondering why Orezi was accusing him of rape. He concluded that if the case went to court, she would lose because the evidence was weak. But Inspector Amaka insisted that Orezi might be traumatized. She explained that some victims experience tonic immobility, a psychological response where the body freezes during an assault, making it hard for the victim to resist. So they decided to question both of them separately again. Inspector Amaka spoke with Orezi. Orezi said that during the act that day, she told Nosa to stop, but he didn't listen. Detective Mike questioned Nosa. Nosa still insisted he didn't rape her, that everything was consensual. Back to Orezi, she said that while they were already in the heat of the moment and all over each other, she said no. When they asked Nosa again, he admitted he heard her say no, but he didn't take it seriously because he thought she didn't mean it. Detective Mike told him, if a woman says no, it means no. Nosa became confused and asked, so does that mean I'm guilty? Inspector Amaka then asked Orezi if Nosa said anything after they finished. Orezi said Nosa didn't say a word to her. He simply went to bed and slept, as if nothing happened. That hurt her deeply. Back with Nosa, Detective Mike asked why he slept. Nosa said he was exhausted. Detective Mike laughed and said he chose to sleep while Orezi was left in an emotional state. Right there, it dawned on Nosa that what he did was wrong. He wished he had apologized earlier because he truly cared about her and never meant to hurt her. Detective Mike told him it was unfortunate that Orezi didn't get the apology she needed. Then he left, leaving Nosa drowning in regret. Wait, what? None of this actually happened? Everything Nosa imagined was only in his head, his mind running through what could happen if he took Orezi home. Suddenly, Orezi called his name and snapped him back to reality. She asked where his mind had gone. He apologized, and she again asked him to take her to his place. Nosa quickly lied that he had something to do and wouldn't be going home immediately. He told Ike to use his car to take Orezi home instead. She wasn't happy about it, but she left, while Nosa felt relieved. The moral lesson of this movie is, communication and consent must be clear. Assumptions can destroy lives. A single moment of carelessness, silence, or misunderstanding can turn affection into trauma. Always listen, always respect, and never act on uncertainty. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating movies from us. See you next time. Bye.